Hello, I'm Ayesha and I'm a dance artist. I work with Echo Dance Theatre Company, and today I'm going to do a short dance and movement session with you as part of Roe Valley Arts Movement Month. So let's get started. Let's start with a warm up. So put the palms together and then slowly bring them apart so they're facing each other. And you have the whole of the foot in the ground, and you can just soften the knees a wee bit and then just let there be a flicking action in the wrists, so the hands are shaking, and then just let there be a bounce in the knees as well, so that shake just starts to go through the whole of your body. So this is just a quick and easy way to get all warmed up. And shake up above the head as well, so really active, really vigorous. And shake in the middle, and then you can hang over your hips, so you can shake down to the ground. You can bend the knees here as well, and shake in the middle, then shake up above the head, and shake in the middle, and shake down to the ground, and in the middle, and up above the head, in the middle, down the ground, in the middle, up above the head, in the middle, down the ground, in the middle, down the ground, in the middle, down the ground, in the middle, above the head, in the middle, down the ground, in the middle, above the head, in the middle, down the ground, in the middle, above the head, in the middle, above the head, in the middle, out to the side, in the middle, in front of you, in the middle, behind you, in the middle, and shake the other way. So your hands are like a bag of bones now. Just come a wee bit closer so you can see. And then you can have one arm up and one arm down. And change. And then let your weight go onto one leg. So you're standing on one leg, and you can bring the other foot off the ground, and then you can give it a shake. So we really do balance on this one leg, but we're not holding anything. We're letting everything, both limbs, both arms and the leg move. So it's quite demanding. And then change legs, and change arms, and shake that free leg again. And change arms, and change arms, and change arms, and change legs, and change legs. Change legs, change legs, change arms, change arms, change arms, change arms, change legs, change legs, change legs, change legs, change legs, change legs, change arms and legs, 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 arms and legs. And both feet down, both arms in the middle, shake your shoulders, shake your back. Let the breath move. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathing in. And out, and in, and out. Great. So you probably know the spine starts in the middle of the head. It balances the skull. So you can imagine just above the ears. If you do a little small nod forward and back, and like a little yes movement, and then a little no movement. See, that's small. The point where those two directions meet, that's where you can sort of sense where your spine starts. And it travels all the way down your back, right to your tailbone, right to your bum. And it's made up of vertebrae. So it's kind of like building blocks in a way, all stacked up top of each other, and it's really flexible, really movable. So it can move in this forward and back, or this curve and arch direction, and it can move sideways, this lateral direction, or it can have these rotations or spirals or twists, whatever you want to call them. So that's these kind of movements. And it can do, because there's so many of them all the way up the spine, you can have a mixture of those movements. So you can have nice, flexible spine, movable spine. So that's what we're going to do now. So let's play with all these three movements of the spine. So let's start with the curving and arching. And you can just play with them in your own way, so you can make them bigger or smaller. So just finding those curves and arches. So even from the head, and you can include the whole of the spine. And then find these sideways movements. And the twists or rotations. So you can play with them in your own way. And then you can just start to mix them up a little bit. So you can mix up curves, arches, rotations, sideways movements. So you have a little snaky spine dance. And then you can include your arms and your head, include the legs. And you're not stuck on the spot, so you can move around a little bit depending how much space you have. So you just really want to get your spine warmed up, activated, and let that support the rest of your movement. So creating your own little spine dances that include sideways movements, spirals, rotation, curves and arches. Your dances may take you up high or all the way to the floor. You can include the arms and legs, the head and tail. Your dance might be on the spot if you don't have much room, like me. Maybe you're creating your little spine dance now in your bedroom or in the kitchen, in the living room. If you do have the space, you can travel, so you could include that as well, so there's that option. And now you can also think about having little pauses. So you can have little stillnesses. And then continue your dance again. So it's like you make little sentences of movement. So the pause is like a full stop. And then you begin a new sentence. And full stop. New sentence. So that's the end of the session for this week. Thanks so much for joining me. Hopefully it was a bit of inspiration, gave you a little bit of a creative outlet, and was a bit of a substitute because we can't go to our clubs or classes or anything at the minute. So thanks so much for joining, and there'll be another session next week.